Hello everyone, welcome back. Letter writing quiz. Question number one. What is the standard format for a formal letter? When you are writing a formal letter in your business setting, so which sequence, or should I say, which setting of your letter do you use often? Option A, date, and then you write body and then complimentary clause, or the B option, heading, salutation, then body, then closing, and in the end, signature, or you go for C option, greeting, body, and then signature. I believe the answer is B, heading, in which you mention your and receiver's name and address, and then you write salutation part, and then the body, in which you write the main purpose of your letter, and then you close your letter with signature. So that is the correct answer. Question number two. Which of the following is an appropriate salutation for a formal letter addressed to an unknown recipient? जब आप किसी ऐसे बंदे को लेटर लिख रहे हैं, you don't know that person who he is, so how will you write the wording in your salutation? How will you call him, or how will you आप उसको किस तरीके से मुखातिब करेंगे? So A option, dear sir or madam. Number B, hi there. Number C, to whom it may concern. So the right answer of this question is A option, dear sir or madam. But let me tell you something. You make sure first you need to check out, you need to ask, you need to inquire about to whom you are writing a letter. What is that person's gender? Is he male or is she female? So if the person is male, so you will write only dear sir. Okay? And if the madam is over there, so you will write dear madam. But please do not write both of them like dear sir slash madam. It's very inappropriate. Question number three. How should you address a formal letter to a married couple when both names are known? For example, आप एक letter लिख रहे हैं married couple को, और husband का नाम है John and the wife's name is Jane Smith. So how will you write their both names in your salutation part? Option A, dear Mr. and Mrs. Smith, or dear John and Jane Smith, or the C option is better, dear Sir, dear Mr. and Mrs. John Smith. So the right answer is C, dear Mr. and Mrs. John Smith. That is the appropriate way to, just to say the names of both the married couples. Question number four. Which of the following is an appropriate closing for a formal letter? When you are ending your formal letter, तो कौन सी closing के लिए wording आप choose करेंगे? Regards, yours truly, or take care. So when you are writing a formal letter, so it's very much obvious that you are going to write yours truly. Regards and take care, these are informal wordings, so you better not use them in your formal letter. B option. And then question number five. When should you choose, or when should you use a semi-block format for a letter? When you are writing an informal letter, or whenever you are writing a personal letter, or whenever you are writing a business letter. So it is obviously that whenever you are writing a business letter, so you can choose full block letter format and semi block letter format. Nowadays we have letterheads, so sometimes we see the company name and the owner name and address is written in the middle, in the center of the letterhead at the very top. So we can say both the patterns, both the formats are usable, but it's better to have semi block format letter whenever you are writing a business letter. And whenever you are writing a formal letter, you can use full block letter format as well. And then we have six. Which part of the letter contains the main message or purpose of the letter? So whenever you are writing a message, or whenever you're writing a letter, or the email, if I talk about, so where do you write your main message or the purpose? Why are you writing? So in which part? Number A, salutation part, or B, body part, or C, the signature part. I think it's called the B option, because in body part we write the main message of our what we are trying to convey to that person. So that is the main part basically. Seven. what is the purpose of including a subject line in a letter or email? जब आप letter या फिर email लिख रहे हैं तो subject line क्यों लिखते हैं आप? Why do you write a subject line? So is it the purpose to like introduce yourself, or B option to request a response, or the C option to summarize the main topic? So it's very sure that whenever you're writing a subject line, so you need to summarize your whole message in that one subject line, so that your reader, when he's going to read your letter, if he reads the subject line, he must be cleared about what are you going to talk about in this message. So that is the punchline you can say, or the subject line you can say. 8. When writing a business letter, where should you include your contact information? So you're the sender. I told you in our previous video when we were studying about letter writing lesson. So I told you that if you are writing a letter and you are the sender, so you will write your name, heading, and your name and your contact information and your email address, everything in the heading. So at the very top of that letter, you will write about your, as you are the sender. So in the heading, you include your contact information, right? I'll provide you that lessons video linked in our this one video's description as well. Question number 9. Which of the following is an appropriate way to address someone in an informal letter? जब आप एक informal letter लिख रहे हैं, when you know that you are writing to your cousin or to your, the classmate or the relative, anyone, so will you write like dear sir or madam? No. हम तो वो informal letter में नहीं लिख सकते, हम formal letter के अंदर इस तरीके से लिखते हैं, esteemed colleague. Oh, ये तो कुछ ज़्यादा ही हो गया. नहीं नहीं नहीं. C option. Hi, Mr. John, or dear Mr. John, you can say. So that's the correct way whenever you're writing informal letter. I told you that in our informal letter writing setting, we don't have to worry about the language, content, and grammar and all kind of these things. Last, 10. If you are writing a letter to your CR of the class, requesting him to arrange exams from Monday, so will it be like persuasive letter? Will it be like formal letter, or will it be like an informal letter? So you're writing to your CR and you are in your organization or your institute. So that's obviously has to be the formal letter. Okay. So examiner may ask you in this kind of scenario based questions as well. So you have to be very much thoroughly prepared for that. So this was all about the letter writing quiz. I'll provide you some of the more links in the description of this video. Go check them out so you can have some more quizzes and have more better practice. Like this video, share it with your friends and colleagues, and subscribe to Infomercial. Thank you very much.